Hello, my love. I hope this finds you well. I hope you are excited for your day. I hope that you are well rested. I hope that you sit or you stand tall today. That at some point during the day it just hits you to just suddenly have such a strong foundation, to feel empowered and the strength that's in you. I love you. I'm thinking about you as always. I was thinking also about being overly critical of oneself and how I was at times in my life very much that, very overcritical of myself. And I fear that I passed it on to you. I remember once we were walking home, or I was walking you home from school, and you told me that you had called a kid ugly. And I don't even believe it was to this kid's face, but you had just in talking with your friends or something in that regard. And I, of course, expressed displeasure at this, and you felt the weight, this immense weight of wrongness, of just having done something wrong, and you felt so guilty and bad about yourself. Yet at the same time, I remember you said to me, "Can't I just be a kid? Isn't it okay just to be a kid?" And the answer is yes. It is okay. It is okay to be a kid. It is okay, in reality, or moreover, to be human, which is what we all are. And sometimes I think that I demanded of myself, and perhaps of you, more than that. To be unhuman or superhuman, and that's not fair. It was not fair for myself, and it most definitely isn't fair for you. So I hope that you have picked up that lesson as you have gone through life, to not be overly critical of yourself, to realize that you are human and that it is okay with all of the foibles that that brings, and that you embrace forgiveness for whenever you may misstep in your life, and levity and perspective. So that is all. I was just thinking about how critical I had been in my life and wanted to share with you the possibility of another way. And with that, I will bid you adieu. I will recommend Ludovico Einaudi's music. Again, so stirring and beautiful. I will recommend, and I'm sure I'm botching this name, but the Chicago Guide to Grammar, Usage, and Punctuation. Maybe the word style is in there, but I don't think so. By Bryan Garner. That is again, it's a reference book, but that is the book I use to help deconstruct verb forms and to really take them apart in sentences and to really dissect and make my writing better. Because it also has a section on outlining sentences. That's not the right word for it. It escapes me at the moment. Sentence diagrams. When you diagram sentences, it has a section on that as well, which is very useful. It's funny. I originally came across. Well, I originally had taken a course with Mr. Garner, or was given it as a continuing education thing with one of my employers long time ago, and then I was reading the Chicago Manual of Style, and then he had a chapter in there on grammar, and I literally cut it out of the Chicago Manual of Style and studied that, and then came across eventually this book, which is goes much more in depth than what is offered in the CMOS. So I will leave it at that. But anyway, I love you. I hope you are well, and I will bid you adieu.